Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Adventures in Vegan Living. My name is Alina and today I'm going to share with you one of our family's most favorite breakfast recipes, easy and delicious vegan banana pancakes that are made with only 5 ingredients. These are the pancakes in our family and we've been making them, if not every week, then at least 2-3 times a month, that's for sure. Here are all the ingredients that we're going to need in order of appearance. 1 very ripe spotted banana, non-dairy milk, apple cider vinegar. We can also use red wine vinegar if we don't have apple cider. All-purpose flour, unbleached. If you have an organic, that's even better. And then we've got baking powder, and that's about it. This is a very simple recipe, just 5 ingredients, but you can add some add-ins to your taste. Like you can add some chocolate chips, blueberries, frozen or fresh. You can add some chia seeds. You know, it's up to you. It's really, let your imagination run wild. First things first, we are going to peel our banana and mash it in this one bowl. We're just going to need 1 bowl for the whole thing. Mash it nice and good. The riper your banana, the easier it is to mash, and it's going to mash into this paste. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. It's fine if there are some chunks left. So this is about it. Next, we're going to pour 1 cup of milk. I'm using almond milk, but you can use your favorite non-dairy milk right here. Next, we're going to do 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, or like I said, you can also use red wine vinegar. I'm going to use the same fork as I was mashing the bananas to just whisk it a little bit. And this will turn into vegan buttermilk. This will help the batter rise very nicely later. Next up, I'm going to measure out 1 cup of flour. So you can see it's about right there, 1 cup. And right here, I'm going to add my baking powder. Just put it on top. And I'm just going to gently mix it together. It's better to mix it a little bit before we add it all into our liquid ingredients. Next up, we're going to mix our mashed banana with our vegan buttermilk. And mix it all together. Whisk it with the same fork. Doesn't have to be perfect. And the last step is to add our flour and baking powder into the wet ingredients. Carefully mix it together. We don't want to overmix. Mix until we don't see any white speckles left. This looks just right. Now we're going to set aside our batter for 10 minutes. We don't want to overmix the batter because there are little bits of air that are stuck between all those little grains of flour. That's what guarantees that the pancakes will become nice and fluffy. But if we mix too much, what happens is that we get all that air out, and so the pancakes won't rise as much as a result. So the best way to mix the batter is just until you don't see a lot of flour left. A few lumps are okay. So it's been about 5 minutes since I mixed my batter. I'm going to go ahead and start preheating my pan. I've got this large 12-inch non-stick pan. Let's go ahead and preheat it on medium heat. So it's been 10 minutes. If we go ahead and start making pancakes right away after we mix everything together, then it's not enough time for the baking powder to react with the vinegar. But if we let it sit for a while, then there'll be some air bubbles that'll form inside of the batter, as you can see. Yeah, and this is what will help our pancakes rise nice and pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of oil. I'm using high heat avocado oil over here. All right, time to start making our pancakes. I can hear it sizzle. The pan is preheated just right. So I'm going to shape them kind of sort of round like that. And another one. We don't want to overcrowd the pan. There we are. Let's let them cook just a little bit and we'll see what happens. So I'm seeing some of the air bubbles forming. We can check and see what the bottom looks like. Oh, look at that. That's quite nice. I'm going to attempt carefully whipping this guy. There we go. All right, look at that golden color, beautiful. And same over here. Okay, so it's been about 30 seconds. Let's check them out. Ooh, lovely. Okay, so the first couple is done. Look at that, pretty nice and fluffy. Okay, let's do the rest. check out that stack. Depending on your stove, you may need to lower the heat. Like I can see the pan is getting a little too hot. Okay, let's see if it works out this time. There we go. If they get stuck, you can just do this and it separates them. The next ones, lovely. So check this out, isn't it lovely? Oh, I'm so glad, so proud how nice and fluffy they turned out. Did you see? Time to do a taste test. So I'm going to add a dab of butter. Next, I'm going to pour some syrup on here. I'll try not to go overboard, but you know, you can't really mess up a pancake with syrup. Okay, so here we go. Oh, so good. It's so fluffy and light, and there's just a little hint of banana. It's not overpowering, just a little hint. Honestly, this would be good even without butter or syrup. It's just so flavorful. I highly recommend. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you try this recipe, and if you do, please let me know how it turned out in the comments below. If you'd like to get this recipe in a written form, then I have it on my website, veganrunnereats.com. Please look down in the video description and you'll see a link. You can find a printable recipe card. You can print it out for your records if you like. I hope you stick around. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Thank you so much. I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.